Hello everyone, it's Logs here. Today, for the final time, we are back on some Call of Duty Vanguard. As many of you probably know, the Modern Warfare 2 campaign early access released quite recently, and up until the day of the full game release, which I believe is in 4 days, I will mainly just be playing the campaign. So this will be the last time, maybe not ever, but in its life cycle that I boot up Call of Duty Vanguard, which is a slightly sad moment for me because whilst it is probably one of the most hated Call of Duties in history, as Sledgehammer games, Call of Duties normally are quite hated, but this one was really, really bad for a lot of reasons. But I personally have extremely fond memories of this game. I I enjoyed grinding the game. There were a few moments where it was like, oh, I have to do this gun and this gun, but overall, I had a very good time grinding the game. And we're going to quite briefly here go through the multiplayer campaign and zombies aspect, whilst probably just running some multiplayer gameplay in the background so that you have something to look at. But this is my final look at Call of Duty Vanguard. Okay, here we are. Welcome to Vanguard Who Dares Wins. And comparing this to how it looked right at the start in my first ever video, there are only a few minor differences in the lobby screen. We're not going to go through every minor detail. I just thought this was a funny little thing to mention. I'm still carrying an MP40 or an SDG, and we are still in some brown, dreary background. So not much has really changed, although now I'm a Terminator, so I suppose that has changed. We're just going to be running through, and I'll mention a few quick things from the multiplayer that I really liked. Combat pacing I thought was good. I liked the speed of the game, because I just like running at things and shooting. And generally, I thought the game was pretty good. I think what held it back was its theme and when it was set, and the fact it's a Sledgehammer game, and also the really crap zombies. I barely ever played zombies. Like, I did it a little bit with some of my friends. We had like one or two good nights just playing zombies, but that is pretty much it. Zombies was kind of crap this year, and just they tried to implement something that wasn't round based. I don't really know why they did that, but that was their decision. And the campaign I thought was really quite good actually. I'm not a massive fan of how they set everything in this prison and then went back on it and built the characters in the past. I wasn't a massive fan of that, but the actual missions and the characters were alright. They were a bit cookie cutter, but there were some nice moments, and some of them were quite funny. We're just going to go into a final game with the MP40, see how it goes. Now, just quickly before we get into this game, I have not touched Vanguard in an extremely long time, so this has the potential to go extremely badly, especially because I'm not just going to cut it up into all my kills like I normally do. I'm just going to run this way. I'm just going to give you the raw gameplay and how you can see how much I kind of suck at the game now. People have been swearing this off and they're still in their, groove and whatever. I'm out here not being very good, but it's just fun. We move. I mean, it could actually be going worse, to be fair. I'm really trying to sweat though, because it's my final ever game of Vanguard in this life cycle. So I want to... Okay, we're never talking about that again. That was the worst thing I've ever done. Alright. Bruv, can you run? Okay, we got one kill there, that's alright. This MP40 class is good. It's probably my favourite class that I've ever made in the game. That's an enemy? I'm so confused. Oh, actually, no, there was that one automaton class that for a while was absolutely broken. Well, that's one thing I appreciate from this game, is the 10 attachments. A lot of people hated that, but the amount of customization that you had was immense. And you could pretty much make any weapon good, so there was no super strong meta. Obviously that automaton class for a while was completely broken for the first, few months. No, maybe not a few months. Certainly for the first few weeks of the game. The MP40 and SDG were both completely broken. But I don't mind that. I mean, the MP40 is still a very good weapon, regardless. But I really feel like people hated on Vanguard a lot, like way too much. The game, I suck at, honestly I suck. But the game really didn't deserve the amount of hate that it got. Like obviously I get people don't like the timings and stuff, and like when the game was set, but I really feel like the amount of hate it got was completely unjustified. We're actually having a pretty decent game here. This could be a good way to finish off. Oh, beamed him. Oh, someone had armor on, that's really annoying. Armor in the beta was crazy good. Like, in the beta, armor was mad. It was honestly insane. Alright, we got him. That was nice, that was nice, that was good, that was good. You're actually playing pretty well there. It's good for our final game. I wanted to play well. Got my atomic MP40 that I grinded for so long for. In the end, I guess it was all worth it. Playing with the Terminator. It's pretty good. We're actually playing quite well. I'm quite happy with how I'm playing. And I mean, the MP40 was my favourite gun in Call of Duty World War II. So it makes sense here. To make room for the new one. Doesn't make sense, because, oh, there you go. Look at that, 36 and 14. I want to end this video by just saying, thank you Vanguard. So many people hated you, but I didn't. It was a pretty good time really, so thank you all.